And
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
just
do
think
believe
that
that, man.
Noah's Ark is a very bad written. It's like the worst story ever made. Don't you think so?
No, man, I think it was. I think it's a really great story.
No, I think it's a terrible story. I mean, like, it's like how could a 600 year First of all, how could a human being live to be 600 years old? First of all, and a 600-year-old man, God tells him, God picks a 600-year-old man. Why does God choose a 600-year-old man to be the last human being on Earth uh, and to build this huge boat to save animals from like the flood and shit like that. Like
well, I can
and
understand why you would save animals. The problem is, how do two animals reproduct and then turn into a
turn into
whole
like
fucking,
all the
you
existing
know,
animals
world
today.
population of giraffes or fucking zebras?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but when you inbreed between two animals and
Okay,
you're
that's
going
like
on and on, that doesn't
Scarecrow.
last long.
That shit's like the basic mammal reproduction system. You know, like they fucking they fuck, and then they have offsprings and shit like that. But like I'm talking about like species. You know what I mean? Two animals can't fuck. There's no Adam and Eve's to fucking animals because human beings are human beings. We have like different race and shit like that. But like so the Adam and Eve story would make sense, but the Adam and Eve story of which animal? You know what I mean? You can't just be two
It
animals.
was Adam and
You
Steve.
know, there must be like it must be like different races and shit like that. It, you know what? It can't be just chimps. It had to been something else. Some people say that before Noah's Ark, there was like these mythical creatures and shit like that living on Earth, and
Well,
then
do you
Noah
believe
just
in
overtook
aliens?
those creatures, and they
Do
flooded
you
and they
believe in
died.
aliens, man? Because
Some
a lot
people
of people
say
think it
some
was
shit like that, but
aliens.
like I don't know. I just think the Noah's Ark is a terrible story. A 600-year-old man cannot build a boat on his
Yeah,
own, and
aliens dropped us off
the
here,
boat
man. We're
can't
just another
carry all those
alien
animals.
colony.
I just think it's a terrible, terrible story, and
and lined them up within a thousandth of an inch. We can't even do that with machinery nowadays. I don't know. Something to think
yeah,
about.
like who
Y'all
fucking
take care.
built the
See ya.
pyramids? Like, you ever thought about who built the pyramids? No, not aliens, but somebody had to build the pyramids. Somebody had to have, built those. Fucking took huge stones from somewhere and
Yeah, I think
fucking
my
built the
great grandfather
pyramids.
was involved in building the pyramids. My great grandpa, Benny Goldstein, he told me that he built one of the pyramids. They're actually not that old.
You know what? It could just be that you're right. I mean, we live in our generation now, and the people of our generation is telling us that that shit is built 3,000 years ago. But you know what? All that could be false information.
It is, man. It's just a lie. It's all just a lie, man.
It's the Illuminati, bro.
I mean, just imagine, like, the stories that was told like fucking 2,000, 3,000 years ago could be way different from the fucking stories that's being told now. The Bible that's being written today could be way different from the Bibles that were written fucking 2,000, 3,000 years ago.
It's all studied, bro. It's all studied. It's the fucking Illuminati.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, back in those fucking days, just think about it, man. It's like there was no fucking printers, There was no copy machines.
So how did they
All that
print
shit,
a
all that,
Bible, man?
all that shit had to be written on fucking stone, or like, you know, if it was written on
Yep.
paper, that shit had to been fucking like, you know, it had
That's
to
what
be
they want you to think. That's
by
what they
hand.
want you to think, bro.
And you know, like I'm sure there was plenty of fucking natural disasters